Okay. Wait. So, let me think about what to say here, guys. Let's see. So, you sub to talk. Okay. Thanks for subbing, man. I appreciate that. Excuse me. Well, hold on. Okay. Help me organize this. What? Alright, basically, we're going to talk about some stuff. Hopefully, shed some light on the situation here and why decisions were made, as much as I know. So, we'll do that. So, first things first. Talk about my trip to Walmart last week. That's what I'm talking about. This is why you're subbed to me, man. I love you. Definitely not Darshan. Thanks for subbing, man. I think my notifications are off, so it won't notify. Holy shit, dude! You see this fucking glare? Good God, I'm gonna talk like this. All right. First thing we talk about. So apparently, Peter and I aren't friends, which is really fucking weird. I mean, that's cool. If he wants to hate me, that's fine. But apparently, we aren't friends, so that's weird. I've been on the team the longest, 3 years, and he was the closest person. We hung out previously 2 years a lot, and then third year, obviously, I took a more direct approach to being team captain, and Peter's a very independent person, and he's always self-critical. So basically, he can handle himself, and he doesn't really. We don't really need to hang out that much, obviously. And I focused on all the other team members a lot more and helped them integrate into what we had going. So probably based on the year that year, we didn't really hang out that much. Didn't do that much, obviously, only because usually after scrims I'd be so tired, and most of the time, that's when he streams and stuff like that, and I don't do that much. And yeah, it's pretty much what happened. Helping everyone, catch up to speed, helping other players on the team improve. So, but yeah, apparently we're not friends. I can tell you everything you want to know about Doublelift on a personal level as a person and as a player, his tendencies, blah blah blah, this and that. But don't know if he can say the same without being in a negative light. So that's that. Uh, kind of sucks, but wish him the best. No hard feelings. Organization thought it would be the best decision moving forward, only because Peter brings people down more often than not, and that goes for the entirety of the organization. So I have a great analogy, but I don't think I'm gonna use it because it'll turn into a meme. But yeah, that's basically it. We tried it for 3 years. I was on the team for 3 years, obviously, and get better little by little. Attitude, he was really good. Not taken away from the fact that he is excellent player, always shows up when it matters, no matter what, and he's always there when you need him. But team chemistry wise and the impact he had on the team in general, just atmosphere wise, being on a personal relationship with people, it just brings people down, every season. So CLG didn't want to have that anymore, and that's fine. Organization makes decisions. So that's basically why it happened. And usually player input goes a long way with that, and everybody agreed it was the right thing to do. So, but we're just going in a different direction than Peter. But it looks like he'll be in a good place on TSM. So I wish the best for him. I don't hate him or anything like that, but apparently we are friends. So that's cool. It'll be fun playing against TSM. Okay, what else we got to talk about? Uh, Chris. I don't really know. Well, I know what happened, but Chris was excellent coach. We definitely needed someone who could keep us in line. That was him. Uh, he did well. Sometimes he was a little stubborn, if it didn't really go his way, whether it be, players disagreeing with how he was doing something, or me being the team captain, I would disagree if he, did something a certain way. And maybe I just thought it wasn't the best way, and we would disagree on those kind of things. But other than that, he was really good at making people uh, be in line, 100%. And then while he was released, apparently with the organization, there was a breach of trust. So I know what happened, but I can't tell you guys what happened. So that's basically it. They had a breach of trust, and Chris had to be let go because of what happened. And really, it's not you guys' business knowing that kind of stuff, obviously. But you just have to trust the organization made the right decision. Even though Chris, he was cool. I liked him as a coach, but sometimes you have to fire people, obviously. And yeah, I'll miss him. He's cool. Eugene, basically coaching staff thought, all right, Tony tweeted that we were originally going to go with Huhi at the beginning of last season, which was correct, but Huhi's visa got fucked up and he came in on the third week. And Eugene had already played for 3 weeks, and we had thought, it would kind of suck if we, dropped Eugene after he's already been playing, showed great promise. And, coaching staff just went with the decision to go with Eugene for a little while, even though, Tony said that he wanted Huhi at first. And, we did tryouts and stuff like that, and that's how it happened. But Pobelter did really, really well, so we kept him for the entire year. And the original plan was that we would do the mid laner swap thing with Huhi and Eugene. So we didn't do that all season, obviously. And we brought him in, and Huhi did not get to showcase what he has, which was really shitty. And, but he still stuck with us through thick and thin. He was at every scrim. He was always in our talks as a team, what we needed to improve on. He was always in the discussion. Coach Chris brought him in every single time to participate in team activities with us, whether it be going outside, going out to eat, stuff like that. And so he even came to Worlds with us as our sub, and who he's also very good at macro stuff. So I would talk to him a lot about that. And coaching staff had agreed that he earned himself the right to play based on his time with us, even though he was a sub. So I agree with that wholeheartedly. Eugene didn't want to do the mid laner swap, which is what we were going to do coming into this season. Like, actually do it and not go back on what we said we were going to do. So he would rather, start on a different team, which is understandable. So we went with Huhi 100% after that. So no hard feelings for Eugene. He was really cool. One of the most hilarious guys, humor-wise, that I've played with on the team. He's so fucking funny. So, but I'm going to miss that guy. He's really cool. But it just, from the coaching staff standpoint, they went with Huhi because, he earned a spot to play. We were going to go with him originally because, we liked him out of the tryouts that we had, but, it didn't work out. So we were going to give him a chance this year. Eugene didn't want to go with that plan, so he left. Or, sorry, he didn't leave. We had told him the plan, and, he didn't really comply with that. So it just didn't work out. What else did we do? I think that's everything. All the releases and stuff like that. Yeah. So about CLG, it's not a mismanaged organization as you guys would like to think. So think about it this way. So we release a player X. He has player Doublelift, not player X. Okay, he has great branding. One of the most popular players in the league, has a great franchise. He's the reason why CLG so popular. Obviously, he keeps it going, carries the brand on his back. But the trade-off just wasn't that good, right? We have all these positives, but as well the trade-off was that team chemistry-wise and cohesiveness and being on a personal level as a team, it would just bring that down. So people wouldn't be as confident to play, and just basically that's it, right? So that's really a hard decision to make, and it's not CLG's It is not CLG's prerogative or what they stand for as a company to just trash a player that they release. I mean, we could say all the problems that went on, but ultimately it's not important. We don't want to, and I don't want to ruin anything or burn any bridges with Peter or make him feel bad or anything like that. It just we weren't on the same page. It wasn't the direction we wanted to go in. So Peter, he went a different way. And eventually that happens with all players usually. So it just happened and that was that. I mean, Peter can be a dick and talk bad about everyone that he wants to talk bad about, but ultimately I don't care. And I don't think it's that important. So I just wish him the best on TSM. And I thought we were friends. Obviously, I said that before. I thought we were friends. Apparently, we're not friends. So that's cool. I don't care if that's how it's gonna be. For me, CLG wise, still thinking about it for my decision, and I do agree with all the decisions that CLG has made so far, and still in negotiations as of right now for what I'm gonna do. So yeah, that's that. Usually players don't tell people that or what I'm gonna do. So obviously you guys just have to wait and speculate. Obviously you guys are already speculating. The torches and pitchforks have come out, etc., etc. So yeah, and I think you guys asked about Darshan. He can probably tell you himself. Uh, Obviously I would like to play with Darshan. He's really cool. I like all the players on the team so far on CLG that we've announced. I think it was Huhi is the only one that we announced, and obviously they're looking for a new AD carry. And I think that we're CLG, we're doing tryouts or something like that. See who obviously would be the best candidate for AD carry. And we're looking at Turtle, hung out with him at the party and stuff like that. He's really cool. So we're gonna scrim pretty soon, see how it goes, and should be good. I don't think Turtle is actually a bad player. I mean, obviously you can't replace Peter skill wise because he's really fucking good. But from the team aspect where you bring people up, you have confidence and you inspire other people, your positive influence, and just bringing people up in general. Obviously, we wanted that trade off, and just like a little bit below Peter, and overall it would be a better result for the future, 100%. So CLG went with that. And Turtle, I played with him for a little bit, DOQ, it's pretty good. He's not that bad. So I don't think you guys should really, obviously think he would be a bad fit for the team. I don't think that at all. So, and I think that is everything. What the fuck, sheep? Is that Vaseline on my desk? This is Cetaphil because I have eczema, guys. Obviously, you guys wouldn't know that, but I have eczema, so I had to lotion up my skin. I don't think Vaseline would be a good choice to have on my desk. That would be very stereotypical of me. So, fuck you. So yeah, I think that's everything. And let me make sure that's everything. You guys can do whatever you want with that information, but that's what happened. Oh, Worlds. Yeah, Worlds was unfortunate. We went in, boot camp happened. The visa issue, obviously, everybody was down. We tried to make the best of it and didn't get as much practice as we could have, obviously. It was good, decent. Who he came in did a really good job, improved at a alarming rate jungle wise. And then swap back to Jake. He went into Worlds first day 2-1. Next day, unfortunate. had a little bit of mishaps behind that whole situation that happened at Worlds. I know what happened, but it's not important anymore. It's in the past. I mean, shit happens. The better teams go on to play, obviously. So there you go. And we weren't all there as a team, is what I would say. Yeah, we weren't all there as a team, so obviously we weren't worthy of passing the group stage. Even though, we probably could have. So Peter mentioned the way he was fired at 2 a.m. Uh, known to me, he was notified a couple days before that. I was told a couple days before that as well, and then it happened a little bit in advance at nighttime. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I don't know what time frame it happened at, but I was told he was notified before, the actual release. Can I answer your question, please? I think I've answered everything. You can be my AD carry? Okay. All right. So, fuck talking about CLG. Can I talk more about that body pillow and wall scroll? No. So what's gonna replace the rush hour emote? Well, I still think we're friends, so I'm gonna keep the rush hour emote. So, I mean, it's like iconic to me and will always be. So, yeah. His question was if I was gonna stream more. I'll try to. I don't know. Usually I'm just so tired. So, but I will try to do it more. Though you're still on CLG, are you looking into teams at all? Well, obviously I've gotten offers from other teams. So basically, I am just looking over my options methodically and what would benefit and what would benefit me the most as well as what I want. So I can't tell you. I mean, it would be cool, you know, make sure I go to a place that, I really like, but yeah, you guys just have to wait until that happens. Do I have any plans for IM yet? I'm gonna play with Steel Jet IM, 100%. Season's not over, contract's in on the 16th, so I'll be at IM. I'd said I would play at IM, so I will play at IM. Don't stay on CLG. I mean CLG is definitely a place that I would like to be on still with all of their decisions going forward. I agreed with most of them, it made sense. So CLG is definitely one of the priority places I would go to. So should be good. All right, I think that's basically everything. People will post it here and there, blah blah blah. But for me, I'm gonna go play some Destiny right now. So haven't really played League in the off season. Played a lot of it. Had a boot camp of a month of League of Legends. So we're gonna start up practice for IEM in like tomorrow. So this is like my last day to play other games. So that's what I'm gonna do, guys. Hopefully you guys feel a little bit better. Yeah. Try not to, burn everything down. You would cry if I left CLG. Thanks, man. I've only been on for 30 minutes. Well, obviously, I didn't really plan on streaming the whole day. I just wanted to uh, soothe your guys' frustration and thoughts about everything that went down. I know, we haven't CLG, us as an organization haven't been, that transparent. So I just wanted to help you guys out. Your wallet? Oh, okay. Oh, really? What happened? Oh, so apparently I went to the dentist and they just overcharged me, so my mom is shitting on them right now. So I just gave her my wallet and she's on the phone yelling at them. So that's good. Mama, Afro mom, just Jesus. Oh shit. She's yelling. I can hear her now. No, the other one. Yeah. Yeah. Why are you telling us all this instead of the team owner? Oh, because usually when players leave, I mean, obviously the organization did their best to tell you why, but I mean, it's word of mouth and you always see it in a certain perspective, and the player's perspective is probably the best that you want to see it from, right? So I played with Doublelift for 3 years, team captain, shot caller, whatever you want to call it. So maybe I have the best opinion, so to speak. I'm not saying I do. I would just probably would feel better for you guys if you heard it from me. So, I mean, I'm not gonna give you 17 pages or anything like that, but yeah. I'm allowed to consider options. I'm just not allowed to engage in poaching. Well, yeah, if you ask your organization if you that you want to talk to other organizations through your manager or whatever, whoever has your contract, it's okay, right? That's what Riot said. It's okay. So, or other orgs can ask your management before they talk to the player. But if you go straight to the player, that's bad. So we made sure that it was legal. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I'm working on my 200-page essay right now. So next season looks like it'll be fun. Anyways, I think the TSM and CLG rivalry will be reinvigorated, so to speak. A lot more competitive, definitely. So stop drinking Orange Crush. That's why you had cavities. I've only had one cavity in my fucking life, and that was a baby tooth, and I don't have cavities ever. I just came back from the dentist side. I don't have a cavity, man. So yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. Okay, so let's say for instance you are a fan of Peter. I mean that's great. That's fine. If you guys are conflicted, I mean you should probably follow your favorite player because here's a great example that my dad told me. Okay, so my dad is a fan of CLG because I'm on the team. If I'm not on the team, he's not a fan of CLG anymore, right? There's nothing, no attachments holding him to CLG. So if Peter was your attachment, then it's okay. You know, you can follow your favorite player. That's what you should do. I mean, you don't have to, shit on everybody else that you're not going to support CLG because who gives a fuck if you do that? I mean, just do what you want to do. Okay? If you still want to support the team, great. We appreciate that. If you still want to support me, great. We'll appreciate that. But I mean, yeah, you don't have to shit on everybody else in the process. Okay, so yeah. But other than that, everything else still in the works. 80 carry tryouts, the re-signing of players. Yeah, and I explained everything. So, what if both of you are my attachments? Well, you got to figure that out yourself, man. I can't tell you what to do. It's like me telling you what to do with your life, man. Do it. Figure it out yourself, baby. You can support two teams. It is perfectly fine. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna go play Destiny. Go play some trials. get the 9-0 achievement. So stream is over, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys feel a little bit better. Well, I'll answer one more question. How would you feel if I got to play with WildTurtle? I mean, I met him as just in person. Played with him, do a little bit. He's really cool. Really cool. Also, he's pretty good at the game. Didn't really lose motivation or anything, like people have said. So, yeah. But I think he's definitely a viable candidate. So we're gonna scrim with them, see how that goes. But yeah. Alright, guys. I will see you guys later. Have fun. Go watch Peter. He's streaming. So bye bye. Also, if you're sad as fuck, it's okay to be sad as fuck. This shit happens, man. Players get released. Stuff happens. It's okay. Like, I'm fine. You should be fine. So, thanks everybody for subscribing. Maybe I'll stream later, something like that. So, I'll see you guys later. Oh, before I go, let's play a great song, man. I just can't stop listening to this song. It's just too good. Like, what the hell? Hello. It's me. Alright, I'm gonna get some actual water. I'll let you guys listen to the song. I was wondering if after all the years you'd like to me to go over